National Educate Television presents Fancy, a series of programs to help you sharpen your senses with Rita Christ, Supervisor of Drama for the Community Consolidated Schools, Evanston, Illinois, and children from the creative dramatics classes of these schools. Just imagine. That's what we're doing today in Fact and Fancy. The boys and girls are rummaging through an old trunk which Miss Christ brought with her today. We want to see what their imaginations can do with the interesting objects discovering.
All around you in the world, there are many, many things to see if you know how to look, and many things to hear if you know how to listen, and to smell and taste and touch if you sharpen your senses. And there are lots of people, too. Oh, your family, your friends, the people you meet on the street, the people on the bus, people whose pictures are in the paper, the people you read about in books, are all there ready for you to observe and understand. But it takes imagination to see beyond what hits the eye or the ear. So when you are imaginatively aware of your surroundings, you are storing up hundreds and hundreds of ideas and impressions and experiences with which you can make all different kinds of combinations. That's to create. But of course, when you create, you need a little spark, something to start you. So we have here a trunk of objects, and the boys and girls are trying to find out an object that will spark them to create a character. Now, what about it? Have you all found something?
Yep.
Oh, you found lots of things. Can you carry them all?
Yes, I think so.
All right.
Be careful there and don't stumble.
Now, will you briefly show us what you've chosen and what character you're going to create? Yeah, just a little glimpse of the character.
Well, I'm an old man, and I work in the railroad yard to make sure the trains get through all right, and to protect the place.
An old man in a railroad yard.
I'm an old Chinese man. This chop suey very, very good.
All right.
Well, I'm a lady, and I have a little birdie in a gilded cage. Sing, little birdie.
My, yes, and what's all this, too?
That's a lorgnette.
Oh, my, you have your hands full.
Yes. Oh, lorgnettes, I had them in my time. Ah, yes. I'm an old lady, but now I just sit on my porch and rock and watch the time go fast.
Two nice old ladies.
Well, maybe I could sell you folks something. I have everything in this little box here. Now, wouldn't you like to buy something?
thanks,
You need
honey.
something
No,
that you don't have in a
thank you.
house. Now, don't tell me you
A
don't need
salesman.
You need a pair of tucked
Now our problem is, now we have characters. We have two nice old ladies.
I'm not old.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, and...
I'm only, 40,
oh, well,
29.
Oh, 29. Well, I should say you're not.
And I'm only 89 years young.
And I could sell you something to hide your age.
Well, now,
maybe.
89 years young, 29 years old, a salesman, a nice little Chinese man who makes very, very, very good, and a watchman. Now, our problem is, how can you put those characters together? How can we create a situation in which they will all be involved?
Oh.
Now, where shall it happen? What will happen? Who has an idea?
Oh, well.
Maybe I could be in the restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, and they come in and want to buy some food or eating in a restaurant.
We could be in an international hotel or on a ship or something.
All right.
And we could all be there and meet. Oh, I've always wanted to go on a trip.
You have? What?
I was thinking maybe there could be a storm, and they could have to stop at my place because the bridge washed out ahead.
That's a good
and
idea.
they'd all be on this train getting off.
Oh,
Goodness, stop it at Commoners' house.
I couldn't.
Well, now we'll have to decide. Now, what do you like about
I
it?
like his idea.
I like
All right.
the idea.
This is at the bridge.
Clarify it a little?
Clarify it a little, yes.
Well, I was thinking that it's been raining and the bridge washed out ahead. So I had to stop the train with my trusty lantern.
Yes.
And we all have to go inside in the railroad house.
Yes.
This is not a large town, maybe 100 people, but it's a good place to stay.
Yeah.
Sounds like the small
And
town I used to live in.
And all of you are on the train. Now, all right, now what happens? It has to reach a climax and end up. And what happens?
Well, after they meet, well, I think the way to reach a climax would probably be that it stops raining and they all take leave and they could you could show their characters clashing, and the different character between these two older people.
Or maybe he could say, you can come to my place while they're fixing the bridge. And
Is
then,
that your place?
yeah.
And have some chop suey.
And they could all
Yeah.
friendship.
No, I could come over there.
Yeah, he could fix
And
chop suey.
yeah, I could say he doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
She could.
Is
could
this
be my-
inside of your house or outside?
No, this will be We'll
Inside.
take her to inside my house. Maybe she could be my sister or something.
All right. And then you finally are made comfortable. And
And it stops raining and we could go on our way.
All
I
right.
love those happy
all right. Now, folks, you go ahead and fix the place. You can use any of these things you want, and then we'll see what
Someone
happens.
help me over there. I shall. I always like to help the aged. Well, I'm only
Now,
29.
you see what they're going to do. Now, when you used to play at, play house or play school or play cops and robbers or Indians when you were little, you didn't plan it. It just happened. It began and ended just whenever you wanted it to. And say you were playing an Indian, well, you played an Indian. You didn't play a particular Indian with a character all of his own. Now, you see, what we're doing is a little different. We have, well, you wouldn't call them rules, but they are little guides or steps in our way of doing things. First of all, we try to get hold of a character and try to get as much depth of understanding as we can. Then we plan a little plot, a situation with a beginning, a climax, which is the turning point, and the end. And then we play together. And when we find a character, we keep that character. And we listen to the other characters and react to them and react to what's going on. So that in the end, we have a situation that we bring to life with all of its implications. Now let's see what's happening. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I better flag down that train because the bridge washed out.
It's
down
raining.
the street.
I wonder if we'll have time in town maybe to sell some.
What's that?
Flagging down. What?
They must know I'm here.
Hey, the train's stopping a little bit.
Oh, goodness, it does seem to have stopped.
In China, it never rained like this.
How about the monsoon?
All right. Well, the bridge is washed out down the track a little bit. So why don't you all come over to my house? My sister will fix you all something nice and warm to eat.
Well, I don't know.
Very
I
kind of
didn't intend to stop in this town, and the sales aren't as good here. You sure we can't get through somehow?
No, come on.
Wait just a moment. I must get the cover for my bird cage. I can't let my little sweetie get wet, can I? Just a moment.
Lady, I have something for you, old lady. I notice you have glasses. No, please.
You
need a pair of chopsticks.
Please. Come around here with me to the other room.
All right, now everybody make yourselves at home.
Fine.
Do you have any bird seed? I seem to have left mine on the train. Bird seed? My little birdie is going to starve, I'm afraid.
Now, old lady, sit right down here while I tell you about some of my terrific products.
Thank you.
Now, I see your glasses. You need a little rag to wipe them off. Now, this rag is perfect for your glasses. Just wipe them off. Here, you take it. It's a free product from my company. I'm sure you'll use our company.
Lovely.
We sell very good chopsticks. You like some?
Chopsticks, could I buy these from you? They get quite a fine price.
My Tweety sings a lovely song.
Your Tweety.
Oh, no, but you mustn't take him. Oh, the glasses.
Now, since everybody's cold from this trip, I suggest that we have something warm to eat, like some soup or something.
Ah!
Soup!
Me make very good chop suey.
Oh, chop suey. Now, this is a soup container, a new kind that I invented myself.
Well,
Use it.
No.
Free product.
No. My chop suey very good. I trust we have meat for the soup.
Here, Sissy, here's your glasses.
I don't think my Tweety would make very good soup meat.
For your Tweety. Now this will cover your Tweety stage. Fine.
That would be 50 cents for chopsticks.
Oh, sure. I was going to pay you eventually.
I can see that.
It looks to me like the rain is letting up. We won't get to have anything to eat. But it's been very nice of you staying with us.
I want some chop suey.
We'll be able to take
Thank you very much, madam. We'll be back and make you some very good chop suey.
Where are you?
Where are you?
No.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, I could see you need some of my glasses. My very fine.
I think we better go. I think train is ready.
I get the point.
Company going so soon. Thank you for your hospitality.
Goodbye, people. Let's go. Don't get so sentimental. Let's...
Where'd everything go? Here's your stick.
Now let's get going. The train is going to
All
go.
right, we better go. The train is leaving.
Oh, I forgot to put my cover on Tweety. Oh, it's just hot.
I have your cover here.
Goodbye.
Such very nice.
Goodbye.
All right. Now, what about that? Did we accomplish what we set out to do?
I can see that now.
You can see better now. All right. Did we accomplish what we set out to do?
So.
I think everybody got in what they wanted to say, to some extent.
You mean I saw definite characters. Oh, absolutely. Well, what about it? What did you feel?
I thought Dan was a salesman. I mean, he really wanted to sell. So as long as he couldn't, the train broke down or something, he may as well sell these people.
Well, you weren't very good buyers.
I had to get my...
Very fun. Now, did we all listen? Sometimes we don't listen.
Well, I don't think we did.
Didn't you
No.
think we listened enough? Well, how are there times when it could have been improved if we'd listened more?
Yeah.
Where? What do you think?
Well, when Dan was selling some things, if everybody would have listened to him more.
That's natural. People don't want to, in a situation like that, don't want to hear about someone selling something they're not in the mood for.
No.
Yeah.
Now, did you tell me in the beginning that the bridge was washed out?
Yeah.
Yes, but they have an alternate route. They had.
Oh, well, yeah, I didn't know that. Now, that's one thing you didn't make clear to me. I thought, the rain's over,
Sounded
yes.
more like it was just raining hard.
Yeah.
Well, see, not exactly. It could have been.
They were going to fix up the bridge.
No, maybe it was just the.
When has it?
I'm sorry, but we must leave Miss Christ and the boys and girls now. I hope you've enjoyed playing Fact and Fancy along with Miss Christ and her friends. And it's interesting to see a character built around an old lady or to see an old Chinaman that you might suggest. So come back next time. Miss Christ and her friends will watch for you, and so will I. Fact and Fancy was produced for the National Educational Television and Radio Center in the studios of WTTW Chicago. With Rita Christ, Supervisor of Drama for the Community Consolidated Schools, Evanston.